Silver has collapsed -6.96% to $65.78, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Friday, June 19th, and this is your complete global market briefing. The market is lacking a clear catalyst today, leading to choppy, two-way price action. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is up plus 1.08%, trading at $7,500.58. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. NASDAQ 100 is up plus 2.48%, trading at $30,406. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Dow Jones is broadly flat at $51,565, awaiting a fresh catalyst. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. DAX is trading higher by plus 0.47% at $25,027. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. FTSE 100 dipped minus 1.04% to $10,400. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off, live updates. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Northrop Grumman made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 5.21% to $521.50. Government IT and classified programs provide stable base earnings that are often underappreciated. The next intercontinental ballistic missile contract is a potential large upside catalyst. Watch for any DoD budget line item commentary on space programs. Samsung surged plus 4.62% to $362,500 in a significant session. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Lockheed Martin plunged minus 4.01% to $510.95 in a significant session. F-35 production deliveries and international order intake are the primary revenue drivers. European NATO rearmament, driven by the 2% of GDP spending target, is a multi-year tailwind for missiles and air defense systems. Hypersonic weapons program progress is the longer-term upside. ASML surged plus 3.31% to $1,929.68 in a significant session. High-NA EUV shipments are the growth engine. Demand from TSMC, Samsung, and Intel for the most advanced nodes is exceptional. The backlog visibility is multi-year. China export restriction risk is the key overhang. Any news on high-NA throughput improvements would be a catalyst. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. The key macro overlay remains monetary policy. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off, live updates. Any surprise in the rate path could trigger outsized moves. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Turning to commodities. Brent crude slipped to $79.44 per barrel, down 0.14% on the session. This comes as S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off, live updates, adding pressure to energy markets. WTI crude dropped sharply to $75.52 per barrel, down 1.65% on the session. This comes as S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off, live updates, adding pressure to energy markets. Natural gas climbed to $3.21, up 2.23% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Gold plunged to $4,227.90 per troy ounce, down 3.01% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that gold fails the safe haven test again, Fisher Investments. Let us give you our near-term view on silver. The technical picture for silver has deteriorated. The $61.83 level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.15, losing 1.26% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.32, losing 1.61% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 160.60, gaining 0% on the day. The move in the dollar reflects reports that 90% silver half dollars, the 1964 secret most people miss. Most people don't realize that half dollars minted before 1965 contain 90% silver. At Money Metals, we sort thousands of Walking Liberty, Franklin, and Kennedy half dollars every year. If you're stacky, LinkedIn. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.